So guys, welcome back to my channel. To end the long weekend, I'm gonna make a nice shake for my family with dried Irish sea moss. And I'm gonna be making it two ways. I'm gonna be making it a vegan way and I'm gonna make it a regular way. So you guys come on down and we will do this together. So guys, this is the dried Irish sea moss. And it's a Caribbean flavor brand. That's what it's called. I just want to show you guys how it looks. And this is packed with nutrients, and it's a very good source to it's very good to boost your immune system. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm putting all into a bowl. I want you guys to see how it looks. And it is full and packed with nutrients. I'm gonna tell you guys as we go along all the nutrients that it has. So what you want to do now with this amount here, I'm gonna soak it into some cold water. This is water that I got from my fridge, and I'm gonna soak it about 15 minutes to half an hour. And this is actually getting it a little bit soft and washing it at the same time. So after I finish soaking it for about 15 minutes or half an hour, I'm actually gonna have my breakfast and then I'll check it back. I have to wash it with some lime juice. So I'll show you guys the whole process, but this is so nutritious. It's a very good immune booster, especially for this time of COVID-19. And it's full with a lot of good rich nutrients. It's full with vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, potassium, so much in here. And it's full with iron and zinc. Why not have it? And anybody in the house can have it. So today I'm going to be making that beautiful Irish sea moss smoothie or shake or what you want to call it. But I just want to share with you guys and show you guys how it looks before I start making anything. Guys, this is my sea moss after soaking. You can soak it for 15 minutes or more, but after my breakfast I went and do a whole bunch of other stuff and I leave it to soak as long as I can. So no problem with that, but I'm gonna be washing it with some lime juice, and I'm using 1 tablespoon of lime juice to wash this, and I'm gonna use the same water that it's in so it can the lime juice can spread all over in the water. So that's half of a lime, which give me 1 tablespoon of lime juice. And what you want to do is just work it in like that, and it's gonna help the sea moss to get cleaner. For all the vegan people, this is vegan safe, and for all my vegetarian friends, this is so good for you to have as a smoothie, a milkshake, a drink, whatever you want to make it as. And it's so powerful and rich in nutrients. It's also an immune boosting food. It's also gluten-free for all my gluten-free friends. So this is so safe for anyone, like for vegan, vegetarian, for gluten-free, my gluten-free friends. This is so safe. And who can have sea moss drink? Anyone. That's the good thing about it. I do not like to make things in my house that my kids cannot have, but kids can have this, adults can have it, pregnant women can have this, anybody can have this. So this is it's like so safe for anyone. So guys, you gotta give this a try if you never did so before. So I think I wash it out good here, and it's sea moss is just actually a plant. I drain out the lime juice water, and I'm gonna wash it about 2 or 3 more times so we don't have that limey flavor in here, because if we're gonna make a smoothie or a milkshake, we don't want to for it to have a lime flavor. So I'm gonna wash this. This is my second wash after the lime juice, and I'm gonna do 1 more wash with clean water, and then we're gonna put this to boil on the stove. Guys, I have half a pot of water here, and I'm turning on my stove. I'm gonna put this 2 stick of cinnamon, and we're gonna add our sea moss to this pot of water. And remember, it's nice and clean now. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna let it boil. I'm just gonna get a spoon to turn it. I can already feel on my hands that it's starting to get like jelly-ish, slimy-ish, which is the consistency you're looking for because you want to make it to a gel. And I'm gonna boil this. So guys, I just want to show you a few minutes in the process. Look at how jelly-ish it's becoming. It's starting to dissolve in the water, and it's gonna get like a gelatin kind of texture. It's gonna start melting and getting thick. So I'm gonna keep on until it's boiling a little, and then I'm gonna turn it down to low and simmer it. But I'll show you guys the rich and thickness of this sea moss. So guys, look how thick and how the water changed, because it's starting to dissolve in here. And this is all melting away. It's actually so soft now when I touch it at the side here. So it's all gonna get dissolved, and this is cold. It's gonna become like a thick pot of gels. But I want to take you guys through the whole process. Guys, once it's boiling up like this, you have to put it on low. So I'm gonna put it on super low, like next to turning off the stove. And then I'm gonna let it simmer so everything can dissolve and melt. So almost everything is gone, but there is still one piece here. That big piece is still going. So I'm gonna let it simmer for like 25 to 30 minutes, and then I will take it out. But of course I'll show you guys how it looks. But if you guys look at it, the water was clear when I put it in. It's a little bit brownish color. That's because of the cinnamon stick. But you can see the thickness. It's that 25 minutes time, and I'm gonna turn it off. If you look, you can see the water is a little bit on the browner side. And what I'll do, I'm gonna take out these 2 cinnamon cloves because we're gonna leave it to cool. I turn off the stove. We're gonna leave it to cold off. All of it is not completely melted. Oops. And but it will eventually. And when you're making your drink and you're blending it up, it's gonna actually melt. So you can leave it to simmer until you find most of it is gone. But actually, look at this, guys. Look, you can see how thick that is. And these that are not melt yet, it's still soft, like really soft. So what I have to do now, leave it to cool down, and then I have to put it in the fridge for overnight. So tomorrow I'm going to show you guys what I will make with this and how beautiful it is after you prepare it. And it's, guys, I said it's an immune boosting food. It is very healthy for every single one, from a little child to an adult person to a pregnant person. So we're gonna show you guys the next step as it cooled off. This is our sea moss that I prepared yesterday, and I soak it and then boil it, and then we had to leave it in the fridge. And now I'm gonna be using this for our drink tonight. And this is so thick. Can you guys see? Can you see, Jess?
Yeah.
So this, I'm gonna use 1 cup, and I'm making a serving of 2 here. But if I put them in small glasses or small cups, I will get 3 servings. And guys, it's really nice and thick. You can feel that gel kind of consistency. I don't want to waste any of it. So I'm gonna put in here about 2 cups. I have 2 cups of water here. 2 cups of water. I still want it to have a nice thickness. Maybe not all 2 cups, 2.5 cups I have in there. And I want to put 1/2 cup of condensed milk. This is gonna sweeten it, and this is gonna give that nice milky kind of color, taste, flavor, and texture. So in goes my 1/2 cup of condensed milk. And this one here, I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Natalie, can you please kindly bring me a piece of tissue paper? Look, I have one right there at the end. Thank you, Mama. So this is 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. There you go. And the next thing I'm gonna do here is a pinch of grated nutmeg. And Natalie, I'm gonna have to ask you again for my grater. Thank you, Mama.
Sure.
So I'm gonna add some, I have some fresh nutmeg here. And for this one I'm making for the kids with the condensed milk because it's nice and sweet for them.
Here you go, Mom.
And thank you. Not this one, the one that I can grate like this in that thing.
Okay.
And then I have some cocoa powder. I'm just gonna add about half a teaspoon, so I'm gonna have like a chocolate flavor of this. So kids love chocolate flavored things. Yes, that's the one. So I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of cocoa powder, and if it's not enough, I'll add some more. So in goes my nutmeg, and just a nice generous amount to flavor this up. And guys, this amount here, we can use it as many times as we like until it's done. And like I mentioned to you guys before, that the sea moss is rich and with nutrients, and it's very, very good for your immune system to boost it up. So this machine is very loud. So when I'm gonna start blending, and then I'll come back and show you guys the next step. Guys, this is our sea moss chocolate flavor shake, and look how beautiful and rich that is. And remember, this is an immune boosting shake. Very good for the entire family, kids and adult. So Jessica, take a sip and let me know right here with the camera in your hand how you like that. How does it taste?
That's so good.
Right? Like a chocolate milkshake?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so Natalie, you can have yours. And guys, I'm gonna pause the video because I will do one for a vegan friendly one without any condensed milk. I'm gonna use almond milk for the next one. So for all my vegan or vegetarian friend who cannot use dairy, you can also do this with the almond milk. So guys, give me a chance to rinse my blender cup and come back and show you guys that step. Okay guys, so we're down to round 2, another cup. I'm gonna be making the vegan sea moss drink. So instead of condensed milk, I'm using, so I have 1 cup in here of the sea moss, and then I'm gonna use here, instead of, let me see, I'm using half a cup of water, and I'm gonna use some almond milk. So this one here, the kids had the first batch, so I'm gonna use, for me and my husband, let me see here, I'm gonna put 1 cup of the almond milk. So for all my vegan friends, if you cannot, I mean, not if you cannot, but this is very good for you guys as well. You always use almond milk for this recipe. I'm gonna put my nutmeg, a nice pinch of nutmeg to give it a nice kick. And that is smelling good already. I'm gonna also add another half a teaspoon of cocoa powder. That's all you need for the cocoa powder, and I'm gonna leave the condensed milk out. Oh, my vanilla, did I add my vanilla extra?
No.
So I'm gonna add my 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extra right in here before I mix it up. There you go. And we're gonna give this a nice mix, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Guys, this is my second batch, and this one is not made of condensed. This is made of the almond milk. So look how beautiful that is. Super, super nice and thick and rich. And look at that. And I still have some extra there. So what I'm gonna do here on top, so this is no sweetener because almond milk have a nice sweetness to it. I'm just gonna grate some extra nutmeg on the top, and a little bit of nutmeg here. That's the one that I did before. So guys, This is my leftover out of the whole pack that I show you guys from yesterday. So you don't always have to make all of it at once. You can keep it in your fridge every day. You can change it up into different flavor, and you can make it for a few days. One batch can give you up to a few days probably. If you can use it for a whole week. It depends on how many serving you're making it for. But look at that rich goodness. I have to do a taste test, and I'm looking for this one here because it looks like you have more cocoa powder inside. So cheers guys, happy civic long weekend. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and for all my friends and viewers and subscribers who are living outside of Canada, hope you guys had an awesome wonderful day. Cheers to all of you to my Irish sea moss shake. Guys, the thickness of the sea moss and that flavor from that almond milk is so rich and so creamy, and the hint of nutmeg and vanilla extract is just a nice not warm but nice comforting shake to end your long weekend. And this is the one made of condensed milk, so I'm just gonna give it a little taste because this is gonna be a little bit sweeter. Absolutely delicious. Any kid or any child would love this one. So guys, hope you guys enjoy the recipe for Irish sea moss. If you haven't made it before, it's very rich in nutrients. It's very good for to boost your immune system. It's good for the entire family. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Until then, have a great blessed evening. Bye for now.